This is my final overall presentation over the St. Louis Soccer Gallagher internship. I was the assistant coach of the 2006 Boys Elite Championship National League. That stands for ECNL. Um, so kind of just a quick overview of the organization. Scott Gallagher is one of the most successful and prominent soccer clubs in the entire country, generating almost $9 million annually through club fees, sponsorships, apparel sales, and hosting mini soccer events. They have become one of the largest youth soccer clubs in the nation. This LLC is located in Fenton, Missouri, and the club is also located in several other states around the country. Near us, Kansas City has a Scott Gallagher organization. Illinois has one. There's a couple more outside the Midwest, and together they generate about $9 million a year. So I got to be a part of that, even though I didn't really help generate money as much. That's just the overall overview of the organization. There's a couple things about the job. So for me personally, I was an assistant coach, so I wasn't really having to reach out to parents as much as a head coach. But for me personally, it was kind of just showing up to practice at 6, had to be there. It started at 6:30, so I'd be there about 30 minutes early just to help set up and stuff. The practices were from 6 to 8 on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, almost every week, weather permitting. Just setting up and creating drills, stuff such as that, helping move goals, set up cones, just a bunch of stuff that can help assist my head coach while he's trying to explain stuff. I can kind of just help him so we can kill some time, be more time efficient. Coaching games on the weekends, occasionally traveling out of town with them. That is a big part of it. Got a lot of hours in for that. That's kind of like the thing that's preparing me for the future the most in terms of if I was to do this, it's can I be an actively good coach on the sidelines? And traveling and watching my head coach, I've played for him for years, just kind of seeing stuff like that. It helped me learn just what I would have to do in that position if I was to be a head coach at some point. And then also like actively participating in practices with the team. So sometimes if they're odd number or he wants me to show them how to do something, I can hop in the drills and do them. I'm still like in college as a college soccer player, so my skill can directly translate to making them better and helping any way I can, and that's another main part of it. So some of my established goals for this internship, it was my first internship. I kind of just wanted to keep it general and just, kind of learn a lot. Improving networking and communication skills. That's a big part of this job. Getting to the soccer in St. Louis is really political. So the more people you know, the better it is. My cousin has a lot of good networks throughout the organization, other organizations in St. Louis. So me being a part of that helped me kind of reach out and be able to maybe use those some point in the future. Just becoming a better coach. And in this instance, it was the first time being a coach. So that aspect of it, just a goal, like being a coach one day growing up, always saying that was kind of a long-term goal. But for this internship specifically, just becoming a better coach, being more comfortable, like speaking to people, like that's a big part of it as well. Helping the players become better through elaboration and actively playing with them. Like I said earlier, I would play with them. And that was like an active goal of mine to like kind of help myself be in shape as well, but also help them become in better shape. So that was a part of it. And then creating meaningful relationships. Some of these kids are really good kids, and like most of them are really, and just being able to be a part of their lives in some way and help them grow and grow the sport of the game. That was a real pleasure of mine. Did I achieve my goals overall? Yes. Like I said, since it was my first ever internship, I just wanted to gain knowledge and experience as a whole. So those goals I said previously in that slide kind of hit every single one of those and improved my skill set in those areas. The biggest takeaways and what I learned from the experience, communication with all types of peers. So that would include my head coach, which is my cousin, so that communication is pretty easy. The players, that's the big one. Learning how to be a friend with them, but at the same time be kind of like a role model for them. It's really hard because like they're very close to my age in this instance. We're only 4 years apart, so it's kind of like kids that I was just like a couple years ago. So I see myself in some of them, and like that makes me want to be a friend with them rather than a mentor. But like finding the right balance in that aspect was was a really big takeaway that I realized I could work on. And then time management throughout my life, like just with soccer practices, high school, being on time, I've always struggled. So learning how to manage time better, I had to be there early. If I wasn't there to set stuff up, that puts the entire practice back a couple minutes, and then we're running behind, not being able to finish everything. So I played a big part in that. And then, like I said, being present early and having to stay a couple minutes late, that kind of helps build character and just shows that I cared and I was there. So the three parts of advice that we were supposed to give to incoming students, I just pretty much said trust the process, and especially Dr. Baleska. You gotta trust Dr. Baleska. She's not here to waste your time or her time. What she says is pretty much right all the time. So if you can just follow the script she gives you, you'll do pretty good. Do the work and actively participate in class. That was a big part. I was kind of distant the first couple semesters I was in this program. Didn't really meet many people from the program. Wasn't really involved. So I would take advantage of that, and the resources and people around you. People are always looking to help, and if you put yourself in a position, it's just like kind of networking in general. You can put yourself in a position to be helped by others and yourself. And then just kind of an overall general advice about the course and the program. Uh, Dr. Baleska's sports management program is directly designed to help you get a job through a constant experience of internships and learning important material for going to the sports management work field. If you're not planning on majoring in this program, then it's not really for you as much, because she is pretty much directly trying to get you into a sports management profession as you get out of college. So you kind of just would take this, and if you all these internships and stuff you would do would help you, but they wouldn't directly fit the script like she's trying to get you. So just if you're majoring in it, I would completely recommend taking it and just follow the steps that she gives you, and you'll be successful. And then some advice to my younger self: invest my time more wisely, not waste it on stupid things. Kind of try to set myself up for the future. Um, make connections and network. That was a big one that I tried to start doing. It's really easy in high school and stuff like that because you're always around people. And when you start getting to college and stuff, you're not required to be around a certain set of people. You have to kind of put yourself out there and do that. And then be the best version of yourself every day. Try not to slack. And if you're going to do something, do it right or don't do it at all. And then in conclusion, this internship provided me with the proper skills and experience to be able to coach my own team in the future and prepare me for the future internships. Both of those are going to be big parts in my near future, as they want to get me my own team in that club. And also I have an internship with the Ambush potentially this summer. So those two things will really come into play. And then the relationships created with people in the system and the networks that come along with it will help set up my future in the sports management industry. And overall, this is a great experience and opportunity that I'm very honored to be a part of. Just continuing to stay in the sports management program, take these internships, kind of go down the line and just be kind of a system, kind of just trust the system, as I was saying earlier. That's my plan, and hopefully I can continue